In this video, we'll be talking about shapes. Shapes menu also lives up in your core tools in Google Drawings. Right, when we click on it, we have a series of categories. There are your basic shapes, there are arrows, there are callouts, which also include stars and banners, and then there are equation shapes. Right, shapes are awesome because you can do a bunch of things with them. So to create a shape, you select it and then you click and drag. If you hold down the shift button while you're dragging, this will keep your shape symmetrical. So here we can see that the circle is staying a perfect circle because I'm holding down the shift button. If I let go of the shift button, now it allows me to make it more into an oval. So depending on the purpose of your shape, you can play around with how perfectly cylindrical it is. All right, so here I'm just making a circle. Now, once your shape is created, you have a whole host of tools that open up to you. Right, so again, we can change the color of shapes using our colors. We can also change the color of the outline of the shapes. And just like with our lines, we could also change the density and the texture of those lines as well, depending on what it is that we're trying to create. Right? You can also make your shapes transparent. So if you just wanted to have an outline of a shape, you could do that as well. All right. Again, these can be used to highlight things or as decoration in the background, right? And we can reorder all objects by using our right-click order and then deciding if we want it to go backwards or forwards. So if I send it to the back, you can see now the shape is behind my word art and my text boxes and my line here. All right, and again, you can just use these shapes to create points of interest. Right? Another cool thing that we can do with shapes is they also can function as text boxes. So if I grabbed an arrow, for example, if I double click in this arrow, you'll notice that a cursor will pop up, all right? And then I can put text in this shape. Right? I can also use all of my text editing features. So if I wanted to change this text, right? The only thing you have to be mindful of is that if you make your text really large, that's not large enough, right? It will hang off of the shape. All right, now this could be a look, or you can just make your shape larger. So by stretching my shape, now the text fits nicely in the shape. All right, and again, I can manipulate this shape by changing its color and its line color. All right. Again, we can create really cool designs by picking interesting shapes, changing them into interesting colors, and layering them. Right, so here my little frame is in the front. If I right click and order it, I can send it to the back, and now my arrow is in front and we have a completely different look. So shapes are another great way that we can customize our Google Drawings.